welcome back. It's been a while, guys. Been really busy. Things have been absolutely crazy. But check my P.O. box tonight, and I had 2 packages. This one and another one. I'm going to try to get both of them opened and taped and posted tonight. Things have been so insanely busy. But this one, I tried to peel away to see who it said it was from. I think that's Captain Jim, and it might be 318. I don't know. I'm going to have to look and make sure. Not overly familiar with everybody, but I am very appreciative of this box sent to my P.O. box. I think it's Captain Jim. I'm pretty sure I've seen Captain Jim before. But at any rate, we are going to open this up, see what he sent. Hopefully there's another thing with his name in it. And we will see what we got here. Sorry again, it's been such a long time since I let's open here. Posted a video, but things have been absolutely okay. We got a note right on top here. Here are a few challenge locks for your show. West Coast Picks suggested you. Thank you, West Coast Picks, for the suggestion. Appreciate it. It says he loves Captainjim318, as you can see. So, yeah, thank you, Captainjim318, before I ever even get this open. I absolutely love locks. Everybody knows that, anybody who's watched my channel. So, let's just pull this out and see what we got here. Oh, wow. We got quite a few in here. Okay. Get rid of that. Let's start with the ones that are loose here. Wow, a Spp'd from Italy. Awesome. Great padlocks, 2240. Most of the Spp'ds that I have picked have had spools in them, so that'll be a fun pick. Awesome. Let's move this over here. Let's see, a Garrison. Another 40mm padlock. Looks like a Chinese padlock. Okay. Very cool. Love padlocks, they're always fun. Looks like we've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Alright, what we got here? What's this one? Don't peek. Okay, we have a challenge lock here. Let's see. This one is TapeNBailingWIRE. Awesome. Captainjim318. Awesome. I have never picked a Captain Jim lock. Looks like he's got some black nasty on top. That's awesome. Looks like a Schlage with a giant big bow key. Yeah, West Coast Picks had quite a few of these, so of the big bows. That'll be fun to get into. I absolutely love challenge locks, especially from guys that I've never picked from before. So let's see what we have here next. American number 4, pinned by Captain Jim, and it's got another mummied key, and it is an American lock, a 1105 with it's 1100 series with that normal American keyway, so that should be fun to get into. Awesome, looking forward to that. Oops, I'm spilling stuff over here. Just dropped my pop. That wasn't good. I'll clean that up after. I'm not going to make this a long video. I am going to try to pick something out of the package as I normally do. Camera Shy by Captain Jim, and it is a Falcon. Nice. You guys can probably see that too there. I'm not even going to pull it out. Has a mummied key. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a Facto. Never heard of Facto before, but it looks like it's probably a 5-pinner from the width there. Let's see what else we got here. Take all this tissue paper and set it off to the side. Alright, looks like, okay, we got another kick. I'm going to have to open this one up to get to it. It's another Schlage. Let me tilt that down just a hair. Try to keep everything in frame. Let's see, this one is I can tell by the key it's a Schlage, as well as the keyway I can see. Yeah, a little Schlage kick. Kurt's Nightmare, Captainjim318. Looks like I got quite a few here to get through, so this will keep me busy for a while. From somebody I've never picked before. Set that off to the side. Let's see here. And one more. Okay, awesome. And this one, okay. And a Sparrow's bag, repurposing a bag. I've done that plenty of times. Great idea. And I dropped it. About dropped it off. Okay, it is Hot dogs. Okay. 5 hot dogs by Captain Jim. Okay, awesome. And this looks like it is a Kwikset, Taymor, which is a cheap version of Kwikset, but they make great challenge locks, and this is a 5-pinner as well. Let's see, I want to pick something out of this package. You know what? I'm going to start with the first one that I grabbed, which was the big bow, because I like those big bows. I think they're awesome. So, and I also like the fact that he said don't peek on that one, so that means this one's probably pretty tough. I have not done a lot of picking. I haven't done any picking on camera. I haven't had a chance. Like I said, time has been such a bad constraint. I haven't done a lot of picking, just your run-of-the-mill normal stuff. No challenge locks, because if I do a challenge lock, I'm going to record every time I grab a hold of one of those. Let's get this one out, though. Let's see. Hopefully, let's see if we can get into TapeNBailingWIRE by Captainjim318. Okay, it is a Schleg, and actually it's one of those it's not really a Schleg, I can't remember what they're called, but it's got this extra little piece in the bottom, so it won't fit in my kick holder, but I will grab my pieces of leather here and a drink, since I spilt half my pop. Alright, or as they say in Canada, my soda. You know what, I've got this flipped around wrong. There we go. I haven't picked anything in my vise in quite a while. So, there we go. Okay. I can't check to make sure the key will work in there, but like I said, it has a mummied big key. Let's grab my 50 thousandths pry bar because, well, it is a Schleg keyway. Let's get you guys situated so you get a good view. I don't think I need to zoom in any more than that. Where is my 50 thousandths? There it is. And I'm going to grab my gem to start with, if I can find it. Where did it? There it is. Okay. Because, well, I usually work off this ledge on these Schleg-like keyways. So we're going to start that way and see what we get. I'm going to go all the way to the back of the lock and pull forward. Okay, got a little counter and a click off a 3, I think. A little bit on 2 there. Oh, a little bit on 1. Counter on 4 and went into a false set. A little bit on 5. Counter on 5. Okay, I think I may have got him set. A little bit on 2 again. Hope I didn't overset 2 just now, but I was getting counter, I thought. It kind of went away. Yeah, I think I did. I'm going to drop something here and... Oh, okay, there we go. I just touched 5, went into a deep. Oh, and 4. All I did was let off a little bit, let something drop, and it gave me all kinds of feedback again. Great feedback on that lock, man. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun, too. It definitely had some... counter rotation there, so it felt like there's something spoolish in there. Definitely clicky too, so probably something serrated. But let's open it up and find out what Captain Jim put in here in the don't peek. This was TapeNBailingWIRE. So let's check this out. Again, thank you so much, Captainjim318, for sending me locks, man. You are awesome for sending these, because I love locks. I love challenge locks in particular, actually. Let me square you guys up a little bit to keep this all in frame. I'm going to get that back piece off. I've got this awesome tool here. I may be able to grab a hold of that and just pull. There we go. And it is a challenge lock. Almost locked it back up. Didn't want to do that because I don't want to unmummy the key. It is a challenge lock. So we will be shimming this. I do not want to turn it that way because, there we go, about like that. Yeah, let's see if I can get a shim in there. Maybe. Ooh, tight. Doesn't like to take a shim, I'll tell you that. Okay. Crud. I was doing some other things with another follower, making a lock. Give me 2 seconds, I'll go grab my other follower, my hollow follower. Sorry about that, guys. I had my follower in the other room where I work on challenge locks. I was starting to make some challenge locks, or trying to, but I needed my hollow follower because of this tailpiece. Hopefully, this should work. There we go. It worked just fine. Alright, wow, it is a 6-pinner. And as you can see, he has done some work to this. Doesn't look like there's a T-pin in 1 or 6 because of the construction holes that haven't been filled, so I know that's probably the case. Let's go ahead and dump these and see what we got here. 1 is a very nicely serrated pen, good looking pen. 2 is another like almost a spool, more of a serration, just a deep serration, very kind of wide. There's a good serrated pen. And 3, let's see here, a nice spool, very sharp spool and tall pen, and nice overset trap in 4. And 5 had another serrated, double serrated, very sharp pens too. Very nice, nicely serrated pen there. Another spool serrated. It's a serrated, but it has, or I mean a spool, but it has levels of serrations in it. Very nice looking pen, and 6 there too. In the plug, let me grab a pick here because I want to make sure. But it looks like we have some counter milling. I know we have some threading in 1, 3, and 6, and it looks like we have counter milling, yeah, in 2, and counter milling in 5. Nothing done in 4. 4 is the only standard chamber. So yeah, 1, 3, and 6 is threaded. 2 and 5 are counter milled. Awesome job on that core, man. Great looking core. It's a little flattened at the top, but I think this one may have came that way. I've seen that on other locks too. So we're gonna do a close-up of all these pins. Shim finally fell out. You know what? I am going to mark the front of this just to be sure. Well, I know the front of this, actually the back has a gap, the front doesn't. That's how I'll know. I'll watch the video back when I'm putting it together. Let me grab my tweezers. And 1 is a very strong spring. That is a very short spring, but a very strong spring. Is a nice looking spool. Make sure there's nothing else in there. 2. Oh, he popped out with a lot of pressure as well. Is a standard. And it looks like a copper spring rearing his ugly head out. That other one was almost kind of a okay, there we go. He is another spoolish like thing. No, just 1 serration. Just a deep serration or a sharp spool with a silver or a steel spring. Let's take 6, 5, and 4 out the back because I just want to make sure. Okay, there we go. 6 was another one of those spools. That was actually like a little curved spool there, almost a cone shape. Repurposed key pen with a steel spring. And we have a serrated nicely serrated pen. It's a repurposed key pen as well with another steel spring. And, oop, that one popped out, but I saw he was another one of those. Actually, he's like a T-pen with a spool. Awesome. I've used those myself. And that is a very short copper spring. Then it looks like we have counter milling in 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, and 5 have counter milling. It looks like there's threading in 3. I don't know if all that's showing up, but you might be able to see it. Counter milling in 1, 2, 3 is threaded, and 5 is counter milled. 4 and 6 look smooth. Awesome job on this lock. Captainjim318. Awesome job on this lock. Thank you so much for sending me these locks, man, and this lock. I will send these out to the community if you're okay with it. Just leave a comment and let me know. Otherwise, I'll send them back to you. But I am going to still be sending locks out to other guys. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. So, but thank you so much for sending these, man. It was a surprise package. I didn't work out a trade with him or anything. He just sent me a package. So awesome guy. I will check and see if he has any videos. Either way, I'm going to leave a link to his channel. If he has videos, go check him out. Great guy for sending me locks, man. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time. And again, don't break the law. Wow, it goes to show how out of practice I am, guys. Sorry. I almost forgot to show you these awesome pens. I went to go start to put it back together and realized that I had forgot. In key pen position 1, we had great serrated pens. A very awesome serrated key pen. In 2, we had a spool. 3, we had a serrated. 4, we had a nice spool. Homemade spool there on this. Nice looking pen, key pen. Then we had almost a very sharp serrated with another serration underneath that. Great looking pen in 5. Then this one was awesome. This was kind of a step down spool with a very sharp edge on top. Nice looking pen in 6 in the key pen position. For the drivers in 1, we had a spool. That is a homemade spool, but it's very well done. Then we have a standard in 2 to keep everything nice and tight. In 3, we had a serrated, almost spoolish. Then we have a reduced diameter. Almost dropped him. Reduced diameter cone-shaped spool T-pen, basically, is what that is. That's an awesome pen. I've used those myself. They are really effective. Great pen there. Then we have a homemade serrated here out of a key pen, but nice uniform serrations. Great job on that pen, man. And then we have another spool, cone-shaped spool there, and 6. Again, thank you, Captainjim318, for sending me these locks. And again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time, and well, don't break the law.